Yo, what's good, YouTube? In this video, I'm gonna teach y'all how to create a CPN number profile within 24 hours. That's right, 24 hours. This is the fastest method, guaranteed, to get into Credit Karma with a credit score. Okay, just 24 hours. All right. So you have to go to ssncheck.org. Okay. So you see where I put in some random numbers on the bottom. It says valid. So you're going to have to put in some numbers until it says invalid. If you put in numbers that matches your state, such as the first three, it's going to take a little longer. So you will have to have some patience, or you can go over to the generator on the left side. You can generate some numbers, but it can take a while, especially if you're in the major cities. So once you do that and you have your number, make sure you have the name for the CPN, first, last name. Don't do middle names. You're going to pick a date of birth. You want to pick an address, okay? Address, not your address. There's a RAM address where you can get access to the credit cards. Then you want to have a burner phone number, burner email, okay? So it can be a Google Voice, text-free number, track phone, whatever. So once you have everything down, okay, you are going to try merge, okay? So you're going to do about two things. You're going to go to Capital One and apply for a credit card, okay? After you do Capital One, you can pick a random credit card company, a mortgage company, or a auto loan company, okay? So for example, you can do Chrysler Capital, you can do Discover Bank, First Premier, just any round one, okay? So literally yes and it's mixed up, but try to do at least two. Once you have that done, okay, that means you're in the system, okay? Now for public records, you can really pass this phase, because what we're going to do now is adding a primary trade line, okay? This will bypass public records. Now, this will give your CPN a credit score, okay? Since you already applied through the bureaus, you're already in the system, okay? You add a trade line, it reports to all three bureaus, okay? You have a score, you have the trailer on there, which means you don't really gotta do any public records, okay? Now, you literally, don't do public records, all right? You already have the trailer on there. If you want your profile to be stronger with public records, add more trade lines, add a payoff all loan, add a installment loan, add a mortgage, add more primary trade lines, stack the primary trade lines. Once you do that, you don't gotta do public records at all, okay? And then, of course, you can, for example, you can add some credit builders like Kovo Credit. Kovo is one of the good ones. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. 24 hours. And then after that, after the 24 hours, you guys can apply for a credit card right off the bat, okay? Apply for the credit card, ship it to, the address, down the street or whatever. And you can apply for loans, okay? Just make sure you have documentations, if you know someone that can make it, or you make it yourself, or find a company that makes it, Nation Credit also makes it for you. And yeah, you can just keep doing this method. It's the fast method. The only drawback is you will have to spend some money for the trade lines. That's the only drawback, okay? Authorized users, can work. But the thing is, they fall off pretty fast, and sometimes they don't report to all three bureaus. And recently, the CPNs are flagging authorized users, okay? Especially Bank of America or Chase. If you add a CPN number on the authorized user, as the authorized user, it's gonna fall off your credit. So I recommend you add a hard primary trade line. If you're a Dana furnisher, you can do this method. It will work in 2025, guaranteed. So So yeah, so hopefully they don't patch this method. It should work, long term, you know. But that'll be it, guys. Plain and simple. If you have any questions, you need my help doing this for you, let me know. I'll leave the sites in the description. Peace out.